Hey y'all, I'm doing a special video today in honor of my father. Today is his birthday, so I call it Daddy Day. For those of you who don't know, my father returned to the source in May, and I use the term return to the source because any other term to describe him no longer physically being here just doesn't feel right coming out of my mouth. So I use the term return to the source. So, although he's no longer physically here, as long as I live, he'll live through me. So, I will be celebrating his birthday all day today. And I know you can't really see my shirt, but his nickname was Ace. So, I have a shirt on that says Forever Ace. Well, there's an ace of spade there, and the word below is Ace. But that's just part of me celebrating him today. And on my next video, I'll show you what else I did to celebrate him today. But I can't show you at the moment. So, as I stated, I wanted to talk about aging parents. So many of us have aging parents. Some of us are the aging parents, and some of us are both the aging parent and the child who has an aging parent. So if you, I know a lot of times, especially when we have parents who are still able-bodied, they can work or they do work. Many of us feel like it shouldn't be our responsibility to get life insurance coverage on them because they're fully capable of doing it themselves. And I get it. I understand the frustration. But let me just say this. If you are the child of an aging parent and your parent doesn't have the means, or your parent doesn't want to have the means, they may have the means, but that's the furthest thing from their mind, worrying about getting life insurance. And you feel like it's not fair, they should, that's their responsibility, you shouldn't have to take on that responsibility. I just want to say to you that although I understand the frustration, get the insurance. If you have the means to do so, if you can afford to, just get the insurance, because I look at it like it's better that you take on the smaller expense now in covering the monthly premiums of paying for the life insurance than the larger expense later in the event of their passing, So I get it. I get it. I hear from a lot of potential clients who they come to me and they say, my parents don't have life insurance, and I don't feel like I should be the one to have to foot the bill for their life insurance because they work or they have income and they can afford it. They just don't want to. They're not worried about it. I get it. However, if you're the oldest child, or maybe the only child, or the child who is the one who normally takes care of all the important business in the family, and the responsibility is going to be on you anyway to handle their final expenses in the event of their return to the source, just get the insurance. And it'll save you so much of a headache in the long run. Now, on the flip side, if you're the aging parent and you're watching this video and you have the means, like you really can afford to get a life insurance policy, but you have the attitude, I'm not worried about that, I'm gonna be gone, they'll figure it out, they can figure out, they'll find a way to put me in the ground, I'm not worried about it. Get the insurance, because not only is it going to be a rough time on your family mentally, emotionally, you don't want it to have to be a hard time on them financially too. So if you really can afford to get the insurance coverage, especially if it may be a struggle for your children to carry on that extra expense monthly to get the coverage, and it'll definitely be a hardship for them to come up with the entire cost of handling your burial or cremation in the event of your passing, then I say just get the insurance. Don't make that financial burden for them if you can help it. So I'm talking to both sides of the fence here. I'm talking to those of us who have aging parents, and if you know that that's the last thing from their mind and they're just not going to get it no matter what you say, no matter what I say, and you can afford to get it, just do it. Just do it if the responsibility is going to fall on you anyway. But for those of you who are the aging parent, and hopefully this video can tug on your heartstrings if for whatever reason you just feel like they should want to do it. You've taken care of them their whole life, so they can, they shouldn't have a problem with doing this for you. If you can afford it and you're still around to get the policy, get the insurance so they won't have, that's one less thing they have to worry about. So I didn't intend for this video to be long, but I hear this on a daily basis from children of parents who are getting up in age, that they're frustrated and they know that they need to get the coverage for their parent, but they say they really can't afford it, and they just don't understand why the parent wouldn't want to get the coverage on themselves if they have the means to do so. So I'm trying to appeal to both sides of the fence here. I'm going to tell you guys the weird fact about me today. And the weird fact is that I like the smell of the subway station when the train is coming. I can't explain to you what the smell is, but I love it. So that's today's weird fact. And the song that's playing today is Always Be My Baby by Mariah Carey. I've been listening to some of my father's favorite songs today, and that was one of his favorite songs. It reminded him of my stepmother, so I'll be sure to send her this video since, she got a mention. So, and that's also one of my favorite songs. So that's the song that's currently playing right now. So I'll be out celebrating Daddy the rest of the day. But if anyone watching this video does want to decide they want to get the coverage on their parent, or you're the parent and you decide you want to get this coverage so your child won't have to take on a financial burden in the event of your passing, contact me for some quotes, or contact some other agent. I'm really just appealing to people, trying to appeal to everyone so that you can get the coverage, because I've been in the on the opposite side of this. I did have coverage on Daddy. However, because he had a lot of things going on, it was a guaranteed issued policy, and he didn't outlive the policy by 2 years, so we had to pull together, get the money together, and bury him. But I'm going to hop off here. We're headed to dinner to celebrate his birthday, and I had a lot. I planned this whole video in my head. This video, I rehearsed them in my head sometimes, and I had it all planned out. But when I tell you that my day got flipped completely upside down today, so I've been having it's been a bit of a rough day, so the video didn't come out exactly how I planned, but I just wanted to get the message out there. And I know I owe you guys a hashtag video, because I do have a new hashtag that I'm introducing that I want you guys to use that relates to life insurance. But since it is Daddy's birthday, one of the hashtags that I've been using since he returned to the source is hashtag Forever Ace. Like I said, his nickname was Ace, and when he first returned, a friend of mine that I grew up with, a childhood friend, she used the hashtag Forever Ace, and me and my siblings have been using it ever since. So if you want to use that hashtag, especially today in honor of his birthday, feel free to do so. And I'm going to end this so the celebrations can continue. Until next time, I wish you all love, laughter, and life insurance. That's a hashtag too. Use that one. So love, laughter, and life insurance. Add that to the list of the other life insurance hashtags that I use. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.